checked Flashfood yesterday and they had these big bags of peppers on for $2. So I got 5, came two at $10.58. My daughter's been into this one already. So we're gonna have that rest of those for fresh eating. And the remaining 10 pounds are gonna be a roasted red pepper spread. Okay, so this recipe is from Ball. I will link it in the description box. So it's an approved, safe approved recipe. I did skew the portions a little bit. The proportions are still the same, but it's just extra amount. So the recipe calls for 6 pounds of peppers. I used 10. So then I just scaled everything up accordingly. So what I did yesterday was I roasted my 10 pounds of peppers in the oven till the skins blistered, let them cool, and then we peeled them. I would highly suggest doing this with a partner. This was quite time consuming just for this one bowl. But my husband was home yesterday, so he was able to help me with it, so it went a lot faster. I also roasted off the tomatoes and pulled the skin off as well as garlic and onion. Now this is all going to go in the blender together. It's going to be like a spread. So you can either have this on its own, say like on crackers or baguette, or it's also really nice mixed in with like a softened cream cheese and have it be like a roasted red pepper cream cheese. Now I have very few red peppers in here, mostly they're orange and yellow, but it will still taste just as good, and peppers are interchangeable in recipes. So this is all just going to go into my blender. I'm going to blend it up, and then I'm going to add the last couple ingredients and get it on the stove. All right, so this is everything ground up. Just look at the beautiful color this is. Oh, gorgeous. So to this, I'm going to add salt, sugar, basil. The basil I'm going to use is just the stuff I have frozen from harvesting in the summertime, since basil is quite dead in the garden right now. And then it also calls for red wine vinegar. However, I don't have any, so I'm going to substitute it with lemon juice and just regular white vinegar. You can substitute lemon for vinegar, but not the other way around. Okay, so I'm going to add everything in, bring to a boil, and then reduce, and then we'll be ready to can. And this recipe is for half pints, so which is great because that's pretty much all I have left. I am going to get some of these warmed up in the sink, cleaned out and warmed up. I'll bring it back when we are ready to can. All right, I'm all set up, ready to can. This is only reduced by about 2 cups, but it's super thick. So, especially considering you're going to be serving it most likely cold, I don't think I really want to reduce it anymore. So according to my pot, that's going to be about 14 cups, which is more than the recipe calls for. It would actually have made 10 cups instead of 14, but I don't think I need to reduce it down to 10. So anyway, that's just sometimes how recipes work out. So I'm going to grab my jars, and I'm going to do this in 2 batches. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab my jars. I'm going to grab 8 half pint jars, process them for 10 minutes, and then I will see how much more it makes. All right, there we have it. 14 jars of roasted pepper spread. Can't call it red pepper because we mostly orange and yellow. What a beautiful color they are. Oh my goodness. These are going to look fantastic in my Christmas boxes. I've been looking up a couple different ways we're going to use this. People use it as pizza sauce, mix it with cream cheese, just put it on a charcuterie board, all kinds of things. Use it as a soup base. Yeah, it's pretty versatile, and I've tried it along the way. It is delicious. It's a very nice combination of the sweet from the roast peppers and a little bit of sour from the lemon and the tomatoes. Really delicious. So my total to make this was I got the peppers for $8.46. I used 2 pounds of tomatoes that came in at $4, a penny for sugar, a penny for salt, and 42 cents for the lemon and vinegar. I put in $2.64 for my lids because I used 14 lids. So it comes out to $15.54 for the batch or $1.11 a jar. So a great addition to Christmas baskets for sure, and definitely on the cheap. And we get to use up a product that would have got thrown out otherwise. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye now.